Welcome to NATCA's Communicating for Safety. CFS is the premier aviation safety conference.
Oh yeah, CFS is back.
The National Airspace System is unlike anything else in the world. There's really nothing else like it.
It was kind of clear that, we could do some things more collaboratively, and how do we get to not put things in the way of getting the new capabilities deployed to the field.
We are different at the FAA, right? We do things differently than a lot of places in the world, and I think that's, part of that is why we say we have the most, efficient and safe air traffic control system.
We want to help you, come up with solutions and be there to kind of help you look at the processes and where, if we could make suggestions that we could look at new ways to do things.
It is a much bigger issue than just saying, hire more. It's a matter of, okay, we're going to hire more, where do we need them? We have to train them. We have to have good, solid training programs so we can take employees and create air traffic controllers.
The airlines had let many staff retire because we didn't have our airplanes full, and we quickly did what we do best. We said, hey, we got a problem here. How do we fix this?
It takes everybody up here and everybody out there to move it forward.
And if everybody comes to the table with saying, I'm committed to finding a solution, that's your partner, and you got to be committed to working with them.
There were so many amazing achievements and successes over the past 2.5, 3 years. But the one common interest that we stayed focused on was safety.
And if you don't get the results you're looking for, don't blame them first, but instead look inward and ask yourself what you could have done differently or better to have generated a better outcome.
All of us together, we can make a difference. We must make a difference.
I just want to thank all of you on behalf of United Airlines for what an important role you play in ensuring that our customers get to their destinations safely.
It's you guys that basically help me not just cover up my mistakes, but literally guide us home.
We can do this better than any group on the planet, demonstrated each and every day.
Thank you for what you do every day to move America safely.
The lines of communication have to stay open between us, and there's no reason for that not to be happening.
Listen, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that almost sounds like,
oh boy,
communicating for safety. I'm just saying, it almost sounds.
I didn't say that.
Like
a thank you to the pilots and controllers that contributed because it works.
If there's just one thing I can ask you all to walk out of this room with, it's the 7 words, all right? What can I do to help you?
The best part of my position with NATCA is every time I do outreach with the airlines, GA, everybody, the first thing they always tell me is what an amazing job every single one of you does.
Don't stop reporting. Your voice matters. And as we discussed, the reports have significance. It's our NAS. When in doubt, fill it out.
I want to thank all the dedicated professionals in this room and those that are at their facilities that provide OJTI and professional development and other ways in training.
You can't have safety and technical training separate and apart from one another. They have to go together.
It's not about cutting corners. It's about finding consistency and a robust training program.
We truly did look at every day as a training day. The focus has to be getting the training done.
We have to stop pretending that we're somehow adopting this robotic personality that people think we have as controllers because we have to be right all the time.
The self-assessment piece for me is very challenging because you just acknowledging the fact that, hey, I'm kind of off today is really hard.
You people do hundreds of thousands of times, millions of times a year. You get us down safely. And I'm so privileged to be here in person, and thank you for the work you do in keeping the National Airspace System safe.
Has the Jetson's age arrived?
From 60,000 feet all the way down to a taxiway, that is what this is really trying to do, just on the drone world. So when we talk about synthesizing these new entrants, I mean, that is literally, we are talking from the ground to the heavens, and that is such a huge, huge thing to do.
If we can do this and we can figure out how to scale it in the airspace without degrading safety, and I would argue we can do it and improve safety, then we can apply it in circumstances where, down on the ground, for example, where there are a lot more things to hit.
What are the things that controllers care about? How do we make your lives easier? And how do we really integrate safely into the
the airspace.
This process of dialogue, working together with the smartest people on the planet to bring it into being is what's going to let us all be successful, do this safely, efficiently, and in ways that we all get excited about. We're living kind of in another set of golden age of aviation. That's pretty cool.
How can we create a learning-based automation that is going to get us the same level of safety and the scalability that's postulated for future?
Why do we need to integrate? Well, we want to be at the forefront to understand and know what we need to integrate this in our airspace and how it impacts us and how we work this into the integration. It's coming. We cannot stop it. It's coming.
We don't have enough air traffic controllers in these work groups having these conversations about what this is going to look like. The appropriate people should get in the room and develop appropriate procedures for the airspace that these aircraft are going to be flying in.
Welcome to NATCA's Archie League Awards.
I want to say congratulations and a heartfelt thank you for all of tonight's honorees.
The President's Award for the save they performed at Fort Worth Center in the Southwest region, Carrie Fingerson and Megan Baird. Thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming to CFS.